So you've been hearing about these mysterious drones on the East Coast, right?
Right.
Well, get this. You sent us a bunch of sources that suggest things might be even weirder than the headlines let on.
Uh-huh.
We're diving into some segments from News Nation.
Yeah.
And they've got some pretty heavy hitters weighing in.
Okay.
Tracy Walder,
Oh, wow.
a former CIA officer and drone pilot,
Okay.
and Ross Coulthart, a correspondent who's been on the trail of these drone sightings.
Got it.
We'll unpack what these experts are saying, see if we can learn anything new,
Right.
and most importantly, what all this means for you
Okay.
as you try to make sense of it all.
Yeah.
What's interesting is the initial reaction to these drone reports was pretty dismissive.
Uh-huh.
You've got folks like Congressman Chris Smith on the segment
Yeah?
who seem to think they're simple explanations.
No, okay.
But then
Right.
Walder and Coulthart come in, and things take a bit of a turn, don't they?
Oh, wow. So it definitely.
It becomes a different conversation altogether. Let's start with Tracy Walder.
Okay.
I mean, former CIA
Yeah.
drone pilot.
Right.
She's not just speculating here. What really struck me was her saying
Okay.
she doesn't believe these drones are a threat,
A threat. Okay.
even while acknowledging
Right.
the government might be holding back some information.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a curious stance, isn't it?
It certainly makes you wonder what she's basing that assessment on.
Yeah, like,
Could it be that the capabilities of these drones are just that far beyond anything we currently understand?
right.
And if so,
Yeah,
could that be why there's so much secrecy?
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
And she made this point about the public not being so quick to accept vague assurances from the government anymore.
That's a crucial point. We're seeing this decrease in trust across institutions, not just in government.
Yeah.
People want transparency, especially when it comes to something potentially impacting their safety.
Of course,
Yeah.
makes sense. And then she throws out this possibility.
Yeah.
Could these drones be part of recent military tests?
Oh. Okay.
Specifically,
Yeah.
these battery-powered cargo delivery aircraft.
Right. Those tests involved fixed-wing aircraft,
Yeah.
almost like scaled-down airplanes
Oh,
delivering cargo between military bases.
interesting.
So we're talking about some seriously advanced technology,
Right.
even if it is just testing.
Okay, so maybe it's just really high-tech stuff we don't quite grasp yet.
Yeah.
But then we get Ross Coulthart's take,
Okay.
and it throws a whole different light on things.
His input adds a real layer of intrigue.
Is it sure? Coulthart.
Yeah.
He's a News Nation correspondent with a reputation for in-depth reporting.
Okay.
And he's been talking to his sources within the FBI.
Uh-huh.
Get this.
Okay.
They're apparently completely stumped.
Quite a contrast to Walder's assessment, you say.
Completely.
Yeah.
And Coulthart doesn't mince words when describing these drones.
Oh, okay.
The size of a large SUV.
The size of a large SUV. Wow.
That's not some kid messing around with a toy, is it?
Not at all.
No.
That description implies a level of engineering that goes beyond what we usually think of
Yeah.
when we hear drone.
Right.
It raises some serious questions
Yeah.
about where this technology is coming from.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets wilder.
Uh-oh.
He says there have been attempts to interdict these things
Okay.
using anti-drone technology,
Yeah.
and they failed.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah.
to be clear, for those listening,
Sure.
interdict basically means trying to stop or intercept them.
Yeah, got it.
And the fact that those attempts were unsuccessful really makes you think.
What kind of technology are we dealing with here
Yeah.
that can outmaneuver
Right.
or even withstand those countermeasures?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
And then he drops this bombshell.
Oh, no.
He got intel about a nuclear power plant.
Okay.
The Salem nuclear power plant in New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Multiple drones were sighted there,
Mm-hmm.
and they couldn't stop them with anti-drone technology.
That detail is particularly unsettling.
Yeah.
It brings up the possibility
Yeah.
that critical infrastructure,
Hmm.
not just military bases, could be vulnerable to these things.
Exactly.
We're talking potential security risks on a whole other level.
Right.
Yeah.
And just when you think it can't get any more strange,
Yeah.
Coulthart points out this isn't just happening on the East Coast.
Right.
These sightings are global.
This ties into the wider conversation about UAPs, those unidentified aerial phenomena.
Right.
The fact that these reports are coming in from all over the world suggests something much bigger than initially thought.
Right.
It's not just some isolated incident. It's a global phenomenon.
Right.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it's not just some drones buzzing around the East Coast.
Right. It's like we're
Yeah.
stepping into some sci-fi thriller.
Yeah.
If the FBI is truly baffled,
Right.
who does have the answers?
That's a good question. The fact that Coulthart's FBI contacts are so perplexed
Yeah.
really throws a wrench in the "it's just government tests" idea.
Right. Unless maybe there's some program, so top secret, even intelligence agencies aren't fully in the loop.
It's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. The concept of compartmentalized knowledge within government isn't new.
I mean,
Right.
we hear about that a lot, yeah.
There could be projects so sensitive
Yeah.
that only a tiny need-to-know group is aware of them.
Which is both fascinating
Yeah.
and kind of unsettling
Yeah.
if the FBI doesn't know who's actually calling the shots here.
It really highlights the challenge of uncovering the truth, especially when information is so tightly controlled.
Right.
It begs the question,
Yeah.
are these drones part of some clandestine operation
Yeah.
beyond even the typical levels of secrecy? Yeah, okay. But let's get back to Coulthart's reporting.
Okay.
He mentioned those failed attempts to stop the drones
Yeah.
using anti-drone tech.
Okay.
What kind of tech are we talking about here?
There's a whole spectrum of anti-drone tech out there.
Okay.
You've got jamming systems that disrupt communication signals
Yeah.
and even directed energy weapons
Whoa.
that can disable or destroy drones.
Wow.
We're not just talking about nets and snares here.
So these drones are advanced enough to evade even those measures.
That's what it looks like.
It seems like it.
The fact that these interdiction attempts failed suggests
Right?
these drones have capabilities far beyond anything commercially available.
Yeah.
It really begs the question, what kind of power are we talking about here?
Right.
Who has the resources and the knowledge to develop something like this?
And remember that detail about the nuclear power plant?
Oh, yeah.
Multiple drones over the Salem nuclear power plant, and the anti-drone systems were useless.
That's a very real concern.
It is.
Imagine the potential consequences
Yeah.
if those drones were able to disrupt or damage a nuclear facility.
Oh my gosh.
It really underscores the urgency of figuring out what
Yeah.
we're dealing with and developing effective countermeasures.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
So let's try to put all the pieces together. We've got these large,
Yeah.
sophisticated drones being sighted all over the world.
Yeah.
They can seemingly dodge anti-drone technology.
Right.
And they've been spotted over sensitive sites like military bases, even a nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
Then we have expert opinions
Yep.
that range from potential government testing to genuine bewilderment within intelligence agencies. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with half the pieces missing.
We're seeing a confluence of factors here.
Okay.
We have the rapid advancement of drone technology leading to more sophisticated and capable unmanned vehicles. Right.
We have this growing awareness of unexplained phenomena
Yeah.
fueled by declassified government reports and witness testimonies.
Right.
And then there's the declining trust in government and
Yeah.
this public demand for transparency,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to national security.
It's not just about these drones.
Right.
It's about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
What do our governments know? What aren't they telling us?
And it's about our own responsibility
Right.
to critically evaluate the information we're given,
Yeah.
consider different viewpoints, and really engage in these discussions.
Because ultimately, this
Yeah.
is about our shared airspace,
Right.
our shared security, and our
Yeah.
shared future.
That point Coulthart made about receiving reports from all over the world is really significant.
Oh, yeah.
It aligns with the growing number of UAP sightings globally, many describing objects with capabilities that defy conventional explanations.
Which begs the question.
Are all these sightings connected?
Uh,
Or are we dealing with multiple separate phenomena?
it's hard to say for sure,
I know.
but the similarities in some of the descriptions
Yeah.
and the sheer number of sightings definitely warrants further investigation.
Absolutely.
Maybe we're witnessing a convergence of different technologies. Some known,
Yeah.
some not.
It's possible some sightings have a straightforward explanation,
Yeah.
maybe advanced drones from another country,
Right?
but then there are others that remain a complete mystery.
It's crucial to approach this with both skepticism and an open mind.
Yeah, you've got
We
to.
need to be discerning with the evidence and not jump to conclusions.
Right.
But at the same time, be open to the possibility that
Okay.
there might be things we simply don't understand yet.
Because the truth is, we don't have all the answers.
And that's okay.
Right.
Embracing the unknown,
Yeah.
asking questions, seeking information. That's how we learn and grow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes the most important thing is not knowing the answers,
Yeah.
but knowing the right questions to ask.
It's about fostering that spirit of inquiry and curiosity and understanding that the pursuit of knowledge is a journey,
Yeah.
not a destination.
As we wrap up this part of the deep dive, we
Yeah.
want to leave you with this.
Okay.
The conversation about drones, UAPs,
Yeah.
and unexplained phenomena is changing fast.
Mm-hmm.
New information is coming out all the time, and it's
Hundred.
constantly challenging what we thought we knew.
It's crucial to stay informed,
Yeah.
to consider different perspectives and keep asking those questions.
Because the more we ask,
Right.
the more we learn,
Yeah.
and the closer we get to uncovering the truth.
Mm.
And it all circles back to what Tracy Walder said
Mm-hmm.
about how people are less willing to just accept vague answers
Yeah.
from those in power.
Right, right.
That's true.
It's like there's this growing feeling
Yeah.
that we deserve more transparency, especially when it involves our
Right.
safety and security.
And that applies to all kinds of institutions,
Yeah.
not just government.
Yeah, yeah.
We see this erosion of trust everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and it changes how we approach information
Mm-hmm.
and make decisions.
It's like we're becoming more discerning
Right, yeah.
consumers of information, right? We're not just accepting what we're told at face value. We're asking those tough questions, digging deeper,
Right.
and forming our own conclusions.
It feels like a healthy shift.
Yeah.
We need critical thinking now more than ever,
Oh, for sure.
especially in this world of information overload.
Absolutely. It's about being informed,
Right.
engaged,
Yeah.
and feeling empowered, recognizing that we each have a role to play
Yes.
in shaping the future.
So as you keep following this drone story,
Right.
remember to stay curious,
Yeah.
skeptical, and informed.
Don't shy away from those tough questions.
Right.
Challenge the assumptions
Yeah.
and seek out a variety of perspectives.
Because the truth, as they say, is out there,
Yeah.
and it's on all of us to find it.
And sometimes finding the truth means letting go of the need for definitive answers and embracing
Yeah.
the journey of exploration.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive
Absolutely.
into the world of mysterious drones,
Yeah.
government secrecy,
Huh?
and the ever-evolving conversation about unexplained phenomena.
It's a fascinating topic.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
What do you think is at the heart of this mystery? Advanced technology.
Could be.
Something beyond our understanding. Or
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of both.
Maybe.
Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
And until next time,
Yeah.
keep exploring and keep looking up.
Yeah.
You never know what you might discover.